Hi, I'm Symphoneers, and today we're taking a look at Kykar, Zephyr Awakener in Historic Brawl. Kykar is a Blink commander, basically, or at least I've mostly built them out as a Blink commander. You can build more around the spirit tokens, and we have like a few little things in here that give us additional value off of the spirits, in particular Enduring Curiosity, because it's a good cat, it's a good curiosity kind of effect. But yeah, aside from that, we're mostly playing Kykar as much more of a kind of like control tempo combo blue white deck. Yeah, controlling thing. We have a lot of kind of blink support in the deck, ephemerate, cloud shift, and etc. We also have assorted like cheap cantrips and things, baubles, and tune the narratives, and yeah, just kind of whatever to give us a lot of pretty reliable Kykar triggers. We also have Sapphire Medallion and Pearl Medallion to just be cost reducers for everything, and a fair amount of acceleration overall, or like some of the untapped 2-mana rocks are preferred 3-mana rocks in Midnight Clock and File of Gladriel, as well as Gilded Lotus and Hedron Archive. We're playing the more expensive mana rocks because we are playing Displacer Kitten, who is kind of alternate, more broken but non-legendary Kykar. It's kind of the emotional support commander in some ways, in that it's doing the Kykar thing. It can be more degenerate in terms of like blinking Gilded Lotus and resetting it to give us a bunch of mana for just doing 1-mana stuff. So we do quite like Displacer Kitten, but yeah, it's in there. We have some recurring blink support as well in Thassa, Deep Dwelling, Teleportation Circle, and Soul Herder, I think are the big ones. We have recurable removal or blinkable removal as well in Skyclave Apparition and Meteor Golem. Technically Solitude too, actually. Solitude and Subtlety can be interesting things to blink. You won't always have a good setup to blink them, but if you have paid the full cost for them, it's a thing you can do. To support all the blinking, we do have a Dowerport Mage in the 2-drop slot, which will draw us a card anytime stuff gets blinked, basically. We have a little bit of like generic card advantage in Faithful Mending, handful of very powerful counter magic on 2 in like Mana Drain, plus Reprieve, and I took out no, we have Memory Lapse still. Yeah, running all that stuff. We have, I think I sort of gestured at, we're playing a bunch of ETB creatures too, stuff that draws cards on ETB. And it's kind of like our bread and butter blink targets as far as blinking stuff goes. We have Ophelia, Exuberant Shepherd in here as well to do some additional blinking, or yeah, she's kind of another blink engine. I think that's a lot of it. Recurring Innocence, that's one of the other things that kind of supports the Spirits mode. Just, yeah, spitting out spirits and drawing cards off of Enduring Innocence can be nice. You could lean more into this direction with like Caretaker's Talent and Welcoming Vampire and stuff, although, I don't know, I ended up just feeling like this kind of, this mix of stuff was good. Micromancer is maybe another blink target worth actually zooming in on for a second. Micromancer is great because you can use Micromancer to get Ephemerate. You can use, and then Ephemerate Micromancer and use the second Micromancer trigger to get, I don't know, a Fading Hope or a Repeal or something, and then use the recurring thing on the Ephemerate to get a Cloud Shift to blink the Micromancer again. And that gives you a billion triggers for Kykar to do additional blinking and spirit generation and stuff. So, yeah, Micromancer can be quite good. There is OG the Exquisite Blade in here. I've literally never drawn OG in testing or whatever, but also a blink enabler, blink thing. We are playing Solemn Simulacrum and Scampering Surveyor because as far as blink targets go, they're pretty similar or like close to equivalent. Solemn's a little bit better, of course, but they both do the same thing of giving us additional lands to just outramp our opponent with, or like to do a powerful rampy thing. And yeah, I think that's more or less the deck. There's some Delve stuff in the top end. Delve, just draw cards, real powerful, woo! I love to draw, 3 cards for 2 mana. That's another function of all the like 1-mana cantrips and stuff. They help our Delve be very kind of easy and consistent. The mana base is pretty simple, ton of duels, bunch of fetches and stuff, Nykthos, channel lands, very like simple, straightforward, kind of normal mana base for me. Not a ton of lands overall because we do have a ton of like cantrips and some cost reduction and mana rocks and stuff. And oh, this has been a long deck tech. If you like the deck tech and like the video, like, subscribe, etc. Always helps the channel a lot. Ring the bell. I never remember to say ring the bell to people. Does it do things? Yes, I notifies you. I don't know, whatever. Patreon. Support me on Patreon. Drop off an Amazon Prime thing on Twitch. You can become a YouTube member. You can buy cards through Card Trader using my link and code. And there's so much stuff in this section of the video now. Anyway, all that rambling out of the way, let's get on to some actual gameplay. Tergrid is definitely the type of commander I used to scoop to, but at this point I'm just like, you're not an alchemy commander, you're not Joda, this is fine, or like you're not a boring 5-color soup commander, great, tremendous. You'll love to see it. Anyway, Meticulous Archive, Hedron Archive? I feel like Hedron Archive is a weird thing here. We don't necessarily have a hand that uses Hedron Archive particularly well. We don't have like a Displacer Kitten or something that we're trying to work up to. Creature spell or whatever. I don't know if they're going for Lantern from Tergrid. Splitskin Doll is lower values, so let's just say that that's an okay thing to toss and do a Helpful Hunter. We draw a card with the Hunter. Enduring Innocence is great in this matchup. Womp, 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 womp. We finally get one of the draw engines I put in since working on the earlier and much worse versions of this deck. Sign in Blood, sure. This is fine. I think we let the Disciple hit us if they attack, but they do not. We pay 2 life and get the Enduring Innocence in here. No attacks. Because we might want to blink the kitty. Please don't exile my Enduring Innocence. Creatures and stuff we can deal with the subtlety. Are we oh, okay. It's Snapcaster, isn't it? Like we evoke with Snapcaster because the Dowerport Mage is a draw engine. And that seems very important in this matchup. Yeah, keeping them off Westgate Regent for a turn seems okay to me. Dowerport Mage, we can ephemerate the Dowerport Mage on their turn? Or no, sorry, we can ephemerate the Helpful. Okay, our hand is weirdly good for where we're at. We Dowerport, play this properly. Guide of Souls. And we draw a card, and we Dowerport Mage. And we get a thing, and we do an attack with Innocence, because I don't care if they block it. We do want to keep the Helpful Hunter around. And that happens, and then we ephemerate the Helpful Hunter. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to do Helpful Hunter stuff or whatever. Yeah, no, sorry, we do this here anyway, because we have the Dowerport Mage down. So we draw 2 cards, or 3 cards total, off of Port Mage, Helpful Hunter, Enduring Innocence. And that's neat. I like that. I might do Thassa here. Advisor. Whoa. Well, that was like an instant speed Ancestral Recall, huh? Like 1 mana draw 3? That was cute, if nothing else. Or, yeah, I'm happy with that. We do not control 2 or more basic lands. I will just grab a plains. We can... I kind of like Sapphire Medallion plus Kykar, maybe? Or we could be boring and do Ristic Studies Soul Warden. That might actually be the thing. That gets us a trigger off of Enduring Innocence. Yeah, I should just do that. It's not terribly exciting, but... You draw a card. Micromancer's good. Turgrid. Opponent pays for Ristic. We gain a life. Tiny Bones here for emotional support. Micromancer. Take action. With Swords to Plowshares, I think. Swords to Plowshares, Turgrid. Tune the narrative. Fabled Passage. I don't know why I started saying it like that. Anyway, grab Island and no attacks. So this is okay-ish. Can do like Thassaplus, Kykar, Blink, Micromancer, and that's kind of something. Soul Warden, gain a life. Skyclave Apparition. You're 5 mana, right? Yeah, and we can only do 4 or less with Skyclave. So I do think we just do the thing of Kykar plus Thassa. No attacks. Blink Micromancer. Take action, get a Path to Exile. We could blink the Soul Warden for raw card draw, or I guess Skyclave Apparition draws as a card too, which is a good thing to remember. That's Shieldred. I would like to draw a card, yes thank you. It is one of the best things to do in Magic the Gathering. Relic of Legends? Whoa! More cards, opponent? You shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Westgate Regent doesn't have Trample. So we can just, like, Path to Exile, Shield... Or no, sorry, we Skyclave Apparition Shieldred. She's 4 mana. Path to Exile the Regent. Liliana. Not paying for Ristic as the discard deck is a wild decision.
Help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
Sure, hit me. We discard.
We all have things we'd rather.
I don't think this really matters. Sorry, dog. You are lowest impact thing. All that happens. Do we want to do... I think we just take 2. It gives us some more flexibility and stuff. We do this, we flooded Strand, we have 3 white sources currently, we have a thingamajig. Maybe get another white source, I don't know. Tap like this for the Arcane Signet. Exile a thing. Undo, make Spirit Token. Enduring Innocence draws a card. Right. That's fine. One thing at a time. Skyclave Apparition. Get Shieldred in there. Exile the... No, sorry, we do attacks now. Blep, 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 blep. 3 attacks. 2 damage, you say?
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
I guess we can path to sorry, we can Steam Core Scholar, because we have the Signet. I definitely should have done that beforehand, whoops. I lost track of stuff there, it's fine. We can make a bird at instant speed to get an Enduring Innocence trigger. We Micromancer. Sure. I mean, that's medium annoying. I did entirely forget about Tiny Bones, but I think dealing with the Regent and all that stuff is pretty cool and good. We used an Ephemerate earlier at some point. Repeal? We do some blockers, even if they have some way to do something with the Regent. Or some way to, like, stop me from exiling the Regent. Bloodletter of Aclazots? In this economy? Why, yes, I would like to keep drawing. This happens. Our opponent does Junji. Heuristic Study is really doing a number in this match. Exile Westgate Regent, chuck the... Hey, we get him. Yeah, they throw in the towel. Sure. They throw in the towel because we can deal with the Regent, and then from there we can, like, bounce Junji. They do know we have the repeal, and we have enough, like, card draw and stuff that we can probably get to a way to deal with the Bloodletter. If not deal with it outright, we can certainly apply a lot of pressure and generate... Anyway, good games to the opponent. On one hand, this hand is okay. On the other hand, I just kind of want a free mulligan. I think I like the free mulligan. You do a tap land on 1 and Helpful Hunter? Maybe. Well, yes, definitely to try to draw lands. Pearl Medallion. To the Narrative Splash Portal. I don't know. If we could just keep drawing lands, that would be nice. Tune the Narrative. Okay. I guess I'll Guide of Souls. Missing land drops, not great. We can bare minimum Signet plus Splash Portal with a Helpful Hunter. Wanted to try to have, like, some interaction for Jasper this turn. But no dice. Not land again. Breathe. They didn't hit playables off of Jasper, which is something, and we can Pearl Medallion plus Exile. Although it is Path to Exile, so... pays for part of their commander tax. I guess that's fine. Like, Jasper's rolling effect is the important part of the card. Hi, Captivating Crew. You're medium interesting. Brainstorm? Okay, good. Eraska, Puzzle, Door D... this doesn't super matter. Do this. Wastes. Pearl Medallion. And I just want to do this now, because it's an upkeep trigger, right? Yeah, beginning of your upkeep. Did I say non-land? Also, hi, Brownie Man. Good to see you, good to have you. No attacks, because I'm just a little guy. I'm a little guy playing a deck of little guys. Saw. That's annoying. Captivating crew, take a creature, feed it to Saw. They have a rolling sack outlet that draws them cards. Relic Robber. Okay. Relic Robber just... Sorry, does Saw... Yeah, no, Saw is +2/+0. I mean, this makes... If they equip it to Relic Robber... I would have put it on Charming Scoundrel, because I already have a pretty big incentive to block Relic Robber. Yeah, just not... Wouldn't have done the thing there. Relic Robber, if you're unfamiliar, gives me 0/1s that ping me every turn, so it's a pretty bad thing for us to have. You enter tapped. I will forgot about that part. We can do, like... brain. Renegade Map. Esper Sentinel. Reska Puzzle Door. Crack the puzzle door, give me a thing. Or just give me deep analysis. Give me... I'll take deep analysis, I guess. I think we could take the scamp there, it's kind of whatever. They're horny for murder. Or they're just gonna do this thing, which is like, sure. This is a very convoluted way to draw a card. It does make playing out Kykar quite bad. Sack Renegade Map for a land. Doing a think. Thinking it twice. Gonna do a think and then do a think. I think we just fetch for a tapped duel. And deep analysis. Chromatic Sphere is not anything. Target player draws 2 cards. Swords is good. We can Swords the crew and shut off their theft ability. And I think I would like to do that. I think that's more important for us than... we take so much damage, though. Are they gonna eat? They do eat an outlaw. Bing bong, we go to 8. Opponent scries 1. We would like to play an island. Play a Cloud Concealer. Draw a card. Soul Warden. They did miss a single point of damage, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I mean, the opponent didn't either. I just eat the Captivating Crew. They gain 6. Are we... Kykar, Blink, Cloud Conceer, beginning of your end step. Beginning of the next end step. Do we order the triggers? I am not even 100% confident I would order things properly. We need to blink stuff. Soul Warden's helpful for not dying, but I don't even know if that will matter. Welcome back, Jasper Flint. Yeah, taking 6 or whatever that one turn is no good. Good of 1. Simply Meteor Golem Jasper Flint. I don't know, this is the thing that I'm just like, yeah, we can do that and have blockers. I don't love it, we're still probably dead, but... yes, if they do the thing, they do have lethal slightly sooner. I do like Saw. Or I think Saw is actually kind of a great card for things. Oh, we're dead to this. Okay, yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that. Consuming Sepulchre, beginning of your upkeep, do stuff, we can't gain life, etc, etc. Or I mean, theoretically we can dig for something, but get me out. Sure? Plains are an island, so you're probably tapped land. Do that. Do. I think this hand is relatively good. We can probably dig for 4 mana or less. Or, 4 mana or less? Yeah, I don't know. Give it a shot. Would be good to get up to, like, Skyclave Apparition mana, if we could. If we could. Birthday Escape. Fabled Passage. Okay. So we can grab a Plains, and that will let the Glacial Fortress enter untapped. So we do have a tapped land this turn, but that's okay. We can do the Erasca Puzzle Door. And that will... yeah, we have like a soft turn 2 or whatever, but it is fine. We do at least take game actions. Ichor Moon Gauntlet. Okay. Do we Skyclave Apparition that? We can. I kind of just want to draw cards. They don't have a Planeswalker yet. So I'm not immediately like, oh, we have to deal with that or I'm dead. Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. And we have like other interaction and stuff too. Hi, Atraxa. I do kind of like Skyclave Apparitioning Atraxa, although we have no land. Reprieve. Soul Warden, Fading Hope. Just try to like durdle. Spin our wheels for a minute. Vroom vroom. Just dig for 2 lands. Unironically might be the play. Our opponent repeats their last turn. Hey, we hit land. Okay, that's something. I do kind of want Panharmonicon here. Just because Panharmonicon gives us Skyclave Apparition, Exile Atraxa, and the Ichor Moon Gauntlet. Or maybe they play a Planeswalker or something and we exile that stuff. I feel like doing a setup, I mean, maybe they just have something for the Panharmonicon. They Psych Rift the Panharmonicon. This may be fine, or like, I'm not sure. They do a bonk with Atraxa. And Prolif. I would like to Yeah, I want to draw cards for land drops, but taking Atraxa damage every turn seems bad. Exile Atraxa. Nice thing here is that they do this, so we don't actually give them a token back off of that. We'll deal 3 to them. Supreme Verdict. But opponent, your birds. Your birds of paradise. Okay. We do that. We can hold up reprieve. They're not near recasting Atraxa. Can also dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Submit 6. 1. This dig though. Teleportation circle because it can keep blinking Meteor Golem, and if we have a Panharmonicon, that's memes. That's content. Lunarch Veteran hold up reprieve. I'm worried I'm slow rolling or like memeing too hard, but also, if we do get to do all our goofy setup, should be fun. Should be interesting. Atraxa. Tameo. I would like to reprieve that Tameo. Blink twice, okay. We have card advantage and stuff, which is something. Little bit awkward. I mean, I guess we can just Midnight Clock Deep Analysis. It's probably fine. We draw 2 cards. Path to Exile's not bad. If they play the Atraxa, we can Path to Exile it. Would have been nice to have the Signet sooner, just for, like, sequencing purposes, but... sure, this happens.
I require I am the master here.
They make some zombos.
This is more
or
enjoyable
a zombo,
than slaying
rather.
demons.
I am tempted to do something, but I don't think that that's the move. We should Arcane Signet, and then do a Panharmonicon, and then hold up Path to Exile Essence Flux. Next, no attacks, end turn. Oh, right, sorry, the Gauntlet ability is giving Liliana enough text to need a scroll. Tameo completed, Sage. Sure. I would be more worried about this, but we do have the Meteor Golem that can deal with them. Oh, I guess... Target creature we control... Oh, that's actually a problem, maybe. Potentially. Okay.
Such an imperfect form.
Hey, Colorecaput. Good to see you, good to have you. I have been streaming for far too long today, yes. It's funny y'all say late, because it's just like 4 p.m. here, which is not that late, but hey, we're fine. Pay 3 life. Meteor Golem. Bum 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 bum. Shoot Lily. Shoot Tameo.
Revel in your
I mean, I guess they have this Tameo too and stuff, but dealing with those is a big deal. And we can teleportation circle. It's the 24th there. Happy Christmas Eve.
Just gotta hunt one more monster. How hard could it be?
This Kaya does not do stuff. Okay. Doing a thing. We can path to exile the zombie to give us clean attacks on Kaya, and also... no, I'm thinking too hard. Dowerport Mage, Teleportation Circle. We 100% want these two cards down. Yeah, we don't have enough mana to Kykar doing that stuff. We can... Also, we can Essence Flux. Sure. I do kind of like Essence Fluxing the Meteor Golem, because the Teleportation Circle gives us that stuff anyway. Yeah, our opponent scoops, because we have the Teleportation Circle down. We kill, like, Kaya and the Gauntlet there, and we draw 2 cards. And we also tune the narrative, and then they're stuck on, like, Tameo, Atraxa, or whatever, and yeah, we're fine. We get there! Woo! Good games to the opponent. Thank you for watching the video, and an extra big thank you to the Patreon patrons and YouTube members that help make these videos possible. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.